went on the internet to on a quest to find best series to start my fantasy journey, and majority of the answer I got pointed me to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Already being a fan of the movies, said why not? I wanted to had the book reading experience to see kind of compare the movies and the books. So I got the three books or three parts of the Lord of the Rings series. So this is me reading Lord of the Rings for the first time. My review of the first book of the Lord of the Rings, also known as the Fellowship of the Rings, was that it's pretty good. It's a masterpiece. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not surprised that I loved this book as much as I did. I did notice some differences between the movie and this book. Have any unique praise or criticism to say about this book, because this is like the problem with reviewing books as famous as this book's changes I've noticed is the exclusion of Glorfindel, the elf, and replacing him with Arwen in the movies. I don't know if I prefer one over the other, but I kind of like that the movies kind of fleshes out Arwen as a character, because she's like a huge deal to one of the members of the council. She's like a lover of Aragorn, which they haven't like explicitly stated in this book, I don't think. And also I liked the actions, and also the exclusion of Tom Bombadil, which I think it was because of screen time issues. Including him would take like half an hour or so, and Lord of the Rings is not really a short movie, so I kind of get the exclusion of Tom Bombadil in movies, but it was interesting to read about him and how he was not affected by the rings at all. One of the main takeaways I have with reading the books is that it felt like reading a book inside a very, very ancient world. It felt like reading a period piece of an adventure that is going to save the world, which is, yeah, it's a big deal, but it sort of read as a book inside a book inside a world, an ancient world. I don't know if I'm articulating my thoughts well, but yeah, which is also I think the point of the author J.R.R. Tolkien, because this reads like Bilbo's book after being released, after being recounted by Frodo and many of the other characters. And I really liked that one. It makes sort of the whole world very rich in history. I really like the prose too. The descriptions of the landscape, the buildings, and the magic system kind of at times lost me, because I think they describe this sort of magic system as a soft magic system, where the magic kind of takes a back seat in the story and doesn't have like a explicit if you cast if you do this spell, if you cast this spell, this happens, this person has can shoot fireballs out of his fist, and those kinds of magics are not really doesn't really exist in this book, which I don't know if I love it, but I don't hate it, of course. And the other thing I found interesting was magic is kind of words. It seems that words, and like especially speaking from a higher powered character to a lower powered character, with a higher powered / level character, tells a lower character to like step away, step aside. Those are spells. Those are the soft magic system, I think, that are present in this book. And let's go on to the characters in these books. I really like all of the characters. My favorite at the moment is Frodo. This moment at the council where they were trying to figure out which one should go to like the mountain of doom and destroy the rings, and he steps out. Let me read from the book. Overwhelming longing to rest and remain at peace by Bilbo's side in Rivendell filled his heart. At last, with an effort, he spoke, and wondered to hear his own words, as if some other will was using his small voice. "I will take the ring," he said, "though I do not know the way." That was such a cool thing to do. It's like hobbits are like the small people. They don't have magic like the elves. They don't have the brute strength of the dwarves or like the sheer power of the orcs. It's still Frodo clear from the books that he wanted to stay with Frodo in Rivendell and live the rest of his life in peace without worrying about the ring. He still chose to go on this quest, which that's a true hero, having the courage to do something you're scared, at times you're terrified to do. It takes courage. That's true courage, that's true bravery, I think, and that is why I chose my favorite character to be him for this specific book. So yeah, and now that I've finished book 1, I will be starting book 2, and so hopefully I will be done with it soon and upload another reading vlog for you guys. So yeah, that's all for today.